Hey guys, what is up? I'm Cheshire, and I'm here with Houston, and we are going to be showing you how to make an insanely fast XP farm using only kelp.
It's literally insane, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Before we get into it, I'm going to just mention you have to let it warm up. You're not going to start generating a lot of XP immediately. You have to let it. Uh, you have to let it run for a couple of hours before it starts generating the XP. So
Yep.
this is what it looks like, but we're going to be showing you how to build it. This is what you need it for. This is the resources that you need to have to make it. So you can just take a screenshot of that.
Or pause
And
the
I think it,
video.
yeah, I know it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start making it. So first off, you need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you need to go 4 blocks this way, and then 4 blocks this way. Nope, my bad. I think it's one more, my bad. Okay, so now you have it extending like this. Or you go up, making the machine already. Okay, so we're gonna place a piece of redstone right there. We're gonna place a block there. Let me get my redstone torch. A redstone torch here, a repeater like that. And then just go ahead and place a block on the redstone and a block on the redstone torch. And then you make a little 0 tick clock. So now if you place redstone like this, you can see it's going to start flashing as well. But for now, we're going to place a lever on this block so we can shut the mechanism off. So you're going to extend blocks at the back of this, and just extend it with redstone. You're going to place your 4 sticky pistons right here. Then you're going to place a row of cobblestone right there. Place your 4 sand blocks. Then go on top of the pistons and place 4 more, and then place 4 more on top of that. Now, once that's done, we're going to go right here, and we're going to place a redstone torch on that block, then a block on top of the torch, a redstone block on that torch, a redstone block, a torch on that cobblestone. Then we're going to place a torch right here, and place our cobblestone. Oh wait, no, this needs to be up one. So you're gonna make like a little 4x2 platform right here, and this is where you want to grab your 4 regular sticky pistons, and place them like so. Place the redstone up here at the top, behind it, so they're all connecting to it. Then you want to place cobblestone blocks right here so the sand doesn't move. And then let's just make sure it functions by flipping the torch. And if the mechanism's doing something like this, it's you have it correct so far. So let's go ahead and shut that off. Now we just need to make a little chamber for it up here. So about 3 blocks tall. Then we're gonna go ahead and grab our trapdoors, which I actually neglected to put on me, and place it like so. Then place a row of cobblestone blocks. Then this is now, you do need 4 buckets of water, but you can just go off to the side here and just make an infinite water source, and then grab the water from there, and then you can just like make a staircase up here or something. So what you want to do is, once you're on top of it again, because we need to get up here, is just go ahead and place. Oh, that's not. Shift and then place the water within the trapdoors. So just like so, and then you should have like a steady water stream coming off the side. So go ahead and place 2 blocks in the middle, and then connect the hoppers to those blocks. Break these 2 blocks, then place 2 blocks down here, and connect these last 2 hoppers to those blocks. So destroy these cobblestone blocks, and then grab your glass pane, and then place them on the hoppers. And this is where you're going to need those buttons, which I also neglected to grab. So it doesn't have to be, I think it has to be made out of wood. So just place the buttons. Then go ahead and just place your kelp down. Make sure you place it on the sand and then one block on the pistons. So, now before we activate this, we are going to just place a chest right down here. And then let's go ahead and activate it to make sure the kelp's gonna duplicate. So if you activate it, oh, we had an issue.
You missed a block.
You probably should have placed blocks like here. Oh, nope, it's all going down. This is how you don't. That's how you don't make it.
God. No. Okay. Yeah. Definitely make sure to place all the blocks like he did, just like he did.
Yeah.
He did it perfect.
So we need to go below the machine and remove all of the sand because you saw what happened.
Yes, you need to remove the sand.
Okay, so the changes to it, so that doesn't happen again, is we don't need a block right there. We'll fix that in a minute. So you want to make sure that all of the sand's covered up down here, except for the one row on the pistons. Otherwise, you're gonna have a problem like this, and then you're gonna have a headache trying to fix this.
That was good that we messed it up.
Yeah. So then you can see how to fix it. So what broke is you need to replace that, so the tick's back.
Torch right here.
Oh, well, we missing the torch?
Yeah.
Oh, we are missing the torch. So we're gonna place the torch right there. Thank you for catching that. V-hook the redstone back to those piston blocks. So let's re-add the sand. So that means we need to go up here and just kind of let the sand blocks fall. Like so. Let's re-add our 8 pieces of kelp. And we're gonna let's just double check it, make sure nothing else broke. I think one lever broke back here. There we go. So now let's make sure this functions. As you can see, it is functioning properly now, and we're not having any water spills. And that chest is starting to fill up with kelp. And we only placed 8 kelp, and look at all that kelp that's coming in.
It's super fast.
So we're gonna turn this off again, and now you're gonna connect 2 hoppers to this bottom chest. Connect the smokers, and then we're gonna carve out this little bottom area, and we're going to place 2 more hoppers below it with a double chest. Now everything that gets smelted is gonna come out in this double chest. So go ahead and then connect 2 hoppers to the front of the smokers, and then place another double chest. Now, if you want to go extra, you can grab a sign and just name it like. You can name this chest over here the fuel chest, so you know which one to put the fuel blocks in. But that's unnecessary. So then, how this functions is the kelp's gonna start going down here into the smokers. But you need to add like coal, lava for the meantime. So just grab some lava or grab some coal and just put it in a double chest, and then it's going to start smelting all the kelp that came down here. You can just kind of leave the machine running till it breaks to keep duplicating the kelp. But once you think you have enough, you can just turn it off because it is loud. But here's how you fix it, just in case it breaks.
It breaks a lot because it's a bug and it's not perfect. But
yeah,
just replace the kelp every once in a while.
Make sure the kelp's replaced. But what's the main issue with it breaking is if you come around back, what you need to do is you need to have like a little room under here, because the sand will fall down here into this little box, and it will cause the machine not to produce kelp anymore. So what you want to do is you want to come down here, collect the sand, and replace it at the top. Because if the sand falls through, the game's not going to glitch it anymore, and they're giving you basically infinite kelp. And so, now you might be thinking, how do I get the kelp? So once you smelted enough kelp, you're going to come to this bottom chest and place the buckets at the bottom, and take the dried kelp and just fill the entire chest up with dried kelp. Now, as you can see, we don't have enough yet to fill it up. So when you get enough, just fill up the entire chest with dried kelp. Or you can just go and grab a random block. Well, here, why don't I grab some dried kelp? There we go. So fill this entire chest up with dried kelp. And then, whichever one you want to collect it out of, let's say you want to go for the left hopper. You just would take some, like, what's a random block? Let's say you have, like, some wood.
Crimson planks.
Yeah. Jam the hopper. So it can't put into the chest the dried kelp, and the hopper's jammed. So as you can see, the kelp's gonna start filling up here, and just grab the kelp out to get XP. That's how it works, but the thing is, you might be thinking it's a scam because the XP is gonna be so garbage.
Yeah.
You need to let it smell about a double chest of kelp before it actually starts generating a lot of XP.
Yeah, the chest has to... The more kelp that's in this chest, the more experience you will get from each time you pick one up. So, also, say I wait for 5 to build up, it's going to give me the same amount of XP as 1. So, it's not really AFKable. So, you'll just have to sit there, but on...
You have to... You know, like, if you let it smell 1 and you grabbed it, you would get, like, maybe a level maybe a level. But if you let it smell stack of it and then you grabbed it, you would still get a level.
Yes.
The XP does not stack.
We will show you in a minute how many levels we get and how efficient it is on our survival world. We built it yesterday, or he built it. I had no part in it because I'm a bot at Redstone, but that's why I am the cameraman. But he's good at it and it works really well, and we'll show you that.
Yep. Now 1 second before we go show you that, you might be thinking, but I don't want to have to get like a renewable, I don't want to have to go mining for coal or go get lava every single time. Well, a trick that you can do when it smells down here, because you don't have to keep an exact track, you can just take the
I just broke the smoker. Nice job, Houston.
Yeah, don't break the smoker. It resets the XP, I'm pretty sure, and then you won't be able to get it back. But you can take the kelp from this bottom chest here, which I just harvested it. Oh, now it's deploying kelp down there. Anyways, you can take the dried kelp from this bottom chest. Just make sure, like I said, leave that like 1 slot where everything's just dried kelp. So you can just take the dried kelp, go to a crafting table, craft it into blocks, and then go to your fuel source. So if you look in the smoker, because I think it's a lava bucket, oh, there's not. You can actually use the dried kelp blocks, if you look in the smoker, to smelt the kelp. So you're basically making a machine that you don't have to get fuel, and it gives good XP. You just have to wait a long time for the kelp, so for the kelp to generate and the XP. Alright, so just a moment ago, we had just built these things. But as you see, that gave us like no XP at all. Also, yes, I'm a zombie, I have the bug. But we are going to try it with no levels. Let's turn this off real quick. And let's grab a couple blocks so we can clog it. So we're gonna clog the bottom of this. And then we're going to open the smoker and see how many levels we get starting off from 0. Now, this has been running in our world for couple hours, like maybe like 10, maybe probably like about maybe a day. So we're gonna grab the dry kelp, and I had 0 levels, and I just went up to 15.
I have 0 levels also.
15 levels from 1 harvest.
So basically, you don't need to wait for a bunch to spawn. You just need 1. So every single kelp you pick up. See, I'm at 15 levels.
Yeah,
see, I'll do it again.
1, I would have gone up to 15. But if you pick up 5, you don't get any more XP.
Yeah. See, now I'm at 26 and I picked up 3 times.
Yep, look, let me pick up another one. There's 21. So let's go ahead and unclog that. And we need to grab some of this kelp out of the bottom chest. Make sure the bottom chest is always filled with at least 1 block of kelp in it. It needs to be at least 1 block of kelp full. And as you can see, it works very efficiently. You just have to let it run for a really long time before it starts producing XP.
Yes.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to his channel.
Link in the description.
This is Cheshire, and if I'm being completely honest, I have no idea what your YouTube channel is called, so I'm just gonna call you Houston. Is that okay?
Bot. Yes. Yay. Our channels are gonna be in the description.
Yeah, we'll make sure to link each other's channels. We'll see you next time in a brand new video.
Yes.